Failed with major repairs. Technical repair report for bidding. Restoration with permit by a fully licensed vendor. Engineer oversight. 3 site visits. Certification with owner liability in lieu of a load test. Load test still may be required by the AHJ.
Okay, this is Fire Escape Engineers, 866-649-0333. This is the inspector's summary video. This is a pass-fail video. This appears to be pre-1978, so need an EPA renovator's license for the lead, and there will be no welding on this structure. This is a preload evaluation test, and we're ready to begin our video. This is also pre-existing and non-conforming. Alright, we're on the top floor here. We've got 3-story building, and we have this platform. This platform consists of slats that are 2 inches wide, 3/8 thick. The cage, which is flipped, is 2 inch by 2 inch angle that forms the cage. And then we have our railing. Our railing is 1.5 inch diameter pipe, and our posts are pipe, and then we have an intermediate flat 1 inch by 3/8 that runs all the way around. That is typical for all of the platforms. And then our stringers consist of a 4-inch channel, and our treads consist of 3 2-inch flats, and the flats go onto a clip. They are in most cases riveted. We have a lot of original hardware on here, and there's a clip, and then the clip bolts onto the stringer. So we're ready to proceed down. What's happened here is there's been a lot of painting done on it, on the structure itself, but not all of the problems were corrected before it was painted. We have a kind of strange situation here. It looks like this has been taped together. This doesn't work as an intermediary support. Tape has to go. That doesn't work. This has been painted in. I'm not sure of this condition in here. That looks like it's perhaps, yeah, it looks like they did new fresh concrete in here. And this one definitely has to be changed out. That's just taped together, and it's a shoddy job. Okay, let's continue on now. We're going to descend down, and going down 8 treads to an intermediate platform, and then we go down from there. So I'm going to show you an example here of you can see here there's rust and rust jacking, but it's been painted over, so that needs to be addressed. Some of the hardware has to come out and redone again, and when you pull it apart, you need to prime it, put new bolts in, and then you need to put silicone in, squish the silicone in the joint, and then bolt it together. Okay, I'm coming down, and it's all typical, this condition. So let me just come in here, and we'll take a shot. You can see this needs to get reworked. A lot of the rust was just painted over. Okay. We continue down. Hello. Okay. That platform is the upper platform is approximately 5 feet by 5 feet. This intermediate platform is 2 feet by 4 feet. And then we're going to go down, and then we're going to go down another 7 treads. One thing on this series of treads right here, that clip has to be redone. There's rust and rust jacking. You can see all the way from here that it's separating out. We need new hardware, new clips, and it's all got to get put back together again. Okay. And that's typical for every place where the stringer lands on top. It's the same type of condition. Alright, I'm going to come down. And again, you can see the gap there on this particular, the top of the stringer. That needs to be addressed. Okay. Continue down. And then right here, you can see we need a little work on the mortar there behind that clip that I just shot. There's some mortar work that has to be done that makes the support there suspect. Okay. I'm going to continue down. Alright, yeah, you can see this has been painted, but this platform's welded together. We need bolts all on the edge here. I'm going that way. Okay, and then these posts here, again, the posts are inch diameter, and when you feel the rails, there's definitely evidence of internal rust and rust jacking. Probably on some of the posts, you definitely need to put an angle over it and bolt it in, because the rail is starting to deteriorate from the underneath part. And it's just an example of the connection of the rail into the wall. Okay, again, this is a pass-fail video only. And this is pre-existing non-conforming. Okay, we're going to come across the same conditions here. This is a little longer run, but it's the same configuration. There's some of these treads that are completely bent, and they have to be addressed. They're trip hazards. You can see on this one, I don't know if the video will pick it up, but it's completely bent. So that tread either has to be reworked or replaced. And we got quite a few of them that doesn't quite feel right. Maybe this angle will show you the difference here. You can see how it's depressed, and that's going to cause a trip hazard. Okay. So again, we have the same type of conditions. You can see they didn't really replace the original hardware, and there's a lot of rust and peeling there. Nothing was primed. This becomes suspect. Okay. Coming down. Again, I can feel the treads there. They're warped, and the reason they're warped is from the rust jacking. The clip went in, and it's causing the tread to bulge. Alright, let me continue here. And then we have this intermediate support. It's a long run, so you need this. And this is a welded connection. It should be bolted. And here's another example of the paint's coming off. It's rusted. This was not really addressed right. Okay. And I got a shot from underneath. And just let me take a shot of this, the existing platforms. You can see that none of the ribs were painted. There's rust and rust jacking that's causing distress on the structure. That needs to be addressed. And it's real evident along here, and some of the mortar needs working here. That means the bolts are suspect. There has been some fresh mortar, but just below it definitely has to be reworked. Okay, and then let's look at this one. And it's the same type of condition there. Okay, this is concludes the inspector summary video. This is Fire Escape Engineers. All right, one footnote on 5554 Market. We're missing a staircase on the first floor. Okay.
Load test still may be required by the AHJ. Failed with major repairs. Technical repair report forbidding. Restoration with permit by a fully licensed vendor. Engineer oversight. 3 site visits. Certification with owner liability in lieu of a load test. Fire escape issues. Photos represent what the violations are, not where they are or how many exist. Pass-fail inspection, not technical repair report.